Hey guys, good morning. It is January 24, 6:53 a.m. It is hump day. It's hump day. Hey, ho. Hey, don't know what that is. Ho. Happy hump day. Okay, it's a feather. So guys, I'm making my coffee. I hope you guys are doing good this morning. I hope you slept well. I'm going to have the vanilla, the maple vanilla this morning. It smells so good. I keep looking at my tablet because I have it set up, guys, where I can send and receive texts as well as calls. But I'm not getting notified, I'm getting notified, but it's making no sound, which is crazy. I don't know how to. I picked the sound, but it's not sounding. So if I'm sleeping, or if I step away, and someone texts me or calls or something, I don't know it. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing incorrectly. That's annoying and frustrating. When Jeremiah gets home, I have him look at it. He had to take my car yesterday, and I went to sleep. And he texted me. He said, "Your lights ain't working." I'm like, "Yes, they are. I fixed it. I know it's working." So I don't know what happened. And I took the car yesterday to go donate. And I got out. I always get out, and I check. I turn the turn signal. I get out, leave the door open, and I make sure the turn signal is where it's supposed, is working. Because remember, it's propped up, so it may have slid out of place. It may have slid out of place. So that's what I was trying to explain. But when he texted me, I was asleep. So I texted him back. He didn't respond. Obviously, he's working. So when he did respond, he said yes. Because I asked if he was okay. He said yes. And so I laid back down. I was watching the tablet. Didn't get nothing after that. So eventually I fell back to sleep. And then he texted me saying, because I told him maybe something is loose. And so, he was like, "What's loose?" But he texted and I was asleep. So I tried to call. He didn't answer, which means he's probably on the way. So I'm just trusting God that he gets back safely and quickly and don't get pulled over or in an accident or anything. And see, that's one of the reasons why I'm always like, be careful, and so concerned. Because I'm going to think to check. Then he's not going to think to check things like that. He's just not. You know what I'm saying? They're just not. So usually he's here by 7, so hopefully, I was thinking if he gets here by 7, I could run down and show him what I was talking about, but that would be quite difficult for me this morning, so I'm not going to do that. What I will do, so that way he can tell me what he's talking about, and I can show him what I'm talking about. Maybe it's something I'm missing, because that the turn signal and the light itself is in one, so there's two. You have the back lights and the turn signal, and it's something else. Anyway, 2 of them are in the same bulb as the turn signal, because I remember when I looked it up. And so I don't know what that other one is, but sometime today, especially if he has to take the car again today, because I don't think Mike is going to be available until maybe tomorrow. So he's going to have to go down with me, and we'll step on the brakes and everything, and make sure the lights and things are functioning properly. Everything is functioning, because when I jump in the car, main thing I'm concerned about is that turn signal. Let me see if this is him right here.
And that's $50 there and 70 back. So I looked it up.
I'm sorry. Sorry guys. I didn't even pause y'all. I just ran because I wasn't sure, but it was him. You know my car loud, I heard it. So I grabbed my coat and shoes. Alright, be careful. And I ran down there. I see what he's talking about. And it has to be a short. My turn signal, it works. You put your foot on the pedal, the lights work. But other than that, the lights are off in the back. So like even if it's always on auto. I'm talking to you too. It's on auto. So my lights should be, when I turn the car on, the lights should come on in the back. Whether you got your foot on the pedal or not, mine is not coming on. So like he said, he's driving, people blinking at him and all this, letting him know, because it's at night. Your lights ain't on, so people can see you from behind. And I didn't know that, because when I'm driving the car, it's during the day. And when I go at night, my man is always focused on that same turn signal. I wasn't thinking about the regular lights themselves. But he says he thinks it's a short because, and I have noticed that when you driving, when I'm driving, the car, everything in the front is blinking sometimes, and then sometimes it gets dim. The lights will go off all together, and sometimes they won't. So it's definitely either short or electrical. Mike don't handle electrical, but I'm gonna definitely have him look at it as far as the lights. And I'm going to YouTube it myself today as well. Because, y'all, I'm going to YouTube it myself because it just may be I need another bulb. Right? Okay. I took dinner out for today. I have to cook it later. It might just be that I need to replace the bulbs for that, which is probably those tiny little bulbs. So those I can pull out, hopefully, and put back in. I don't have to worry about. I can do it even if the hatch is not up. I can do it from behind. Hopefully I won't have a problem getting it out. I don't want to break anything. So I think what I'll do, like I said, is I'll YouTube it first, and then I'll see what light I need. Well, I can take it to AutoZone to do that. See what light I need, and then, put that in myself and see if I can get it to work. And I'll do that when I get off work, because tomorrow I may have to take VTO or PTO. Sometime I may even just take the day off, right? I wanted to do that today so bad, y'all. I'm so tired. When I came back from donating, I passed out. I went to sleep and been asleep since. Just will wake up off and on and right back to sleep. So yeah. It's always something, guys. It's always something, right? It's always something. But it's alright. God is good. God is good. Every hurdle, every obstacle, I'm going to get over it. I'm going to climb, get over it. I'm going to move those hurdles and obstacles the best of my ability. And then when I can't do no more, I'm going to let Jesus do the rest. Because I know God hears my prayers and He knows every and all. He's working on it. But I still have to do my part. Whatever I'm supposed to do. So I'm just going to keep moving forward. Keep doing my best and being the best I can be. I'm still not studying like I'm supposed to. I have to work on everything, y'all. I have to work on everything. Whew. That took a lot out of me. But you gotta go and do. You gotta go and do it. Just suck it up and you do it. And I did it. All right. So. Alright, so he left out, but when he come back in, I asked him about this tablet and the dang on sound. Well, the sound is fine, but this tap to get the messages, the alerts. Y'all, I hope I did okay on the phone yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little difficult at first. Only because my last evaluation, you know how they listen to your calls, and it was because, and I remembered it too when I heard it. It was the call that I got at 3. I was on the phones. I mean, I was working, and it was like, "Hey, we need everybody on the phones, like right away. The queues, is, it's busy, da da da." And this is like at 3 something. I'm like, "It's almost time to go." So I had to log out of everything and pull up. I was already in the apps. I pulled them up anyway, just in case. But it just took me a minute to get situated. So that very first call that came in, I wasn't prepared for it. And so, and I knew it. I heard it even when I was, talking to the lady, right? I thought I did good as far as, upbeat, this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth. But as far as locating, the certain apps and things that I needed to help her, I had some difficulty with that for some reason. And then that was the call where the young lady, she hung up. It may be that she just got disconnected. I personally think she hung up because she realized, but I can't guess or assume, right? Because when she gave me the ID number and I told her it was, not valid, she's like, "Oh, well, that explains it." So I thought maybe she probably just hung up, when she couldn't find what she was looking for. But I should have attempted to call her back. But it was already 4, after 4. And I was like, I was ready to go because I have appointments on certain days. So, that's why I was like, okay, she hung up. But normally I would try to call back. I usually always do. Always do. So, I should have, in that case, it's part of my job. I could have put what I needed to do on hold, especially since it's not that far. It's a ways, but it's not far enough where I wouldn't have had time to call her back. So I should have recognized that. I agreed and I accepted that. Y'all, let me just go run and empty my little garbage can right quick because it's got bread in it. Oh, I'm sorry, Chop. You need me to open the window? Everybody. He jumped down. I didn't want you to jump down. Just open the window for you. All right. Woo. I got a slight headache. It's like I always got a headache in the morning lately. I know they're nothing but sinuses. When I got up, y'all, it was already 6:30. After 6:30, actually. So I had to hurry up. I had a strange dream multiple times that felt so freaking real. I can't even remember it. I know it had to do with, I was watching a YouTuber, and it was crazy because watching her, it was almost as if I went from watching her to either being there. It looks like I was actually there, but it was, I can't say it was my life. I was actually there. I'm not quite 100% sure what all was going on, but because I can't remember, but it was intense. I just can't remember at all, y'all. I remembered it when I woke up yesterday, but I was just out of it, so tired. I ended up just going right back, falling right back to sleep. I can't remember what it was. I know my children were in the video, my daughter. I just can't remember what it was about, but it was definitely deep, interesting. I just can't remember. I do know that, you guys, I don't know if you paid attention or not, but lately, we're, flipping through YouTube, right? I'm just laying there and constantly getting these videos where, trying to find my favorites so I don't have to go through all of this. I know I saved it. This one. So everybody's doing these apartment tours of their, what they call, living in the projects or low income, Section 8 housing. And it's crazy because every time it comes, every time it seems like constantly videos pop up with them, with these, what do you call them? They do with the picture. I forget what you call the picture that you take and make people want to click on your video. I forget what you call that. But they're all doing the thumbnails. They all have these little sad looking thumbnails, or, like they need help thumbnails. And I'm like, why is everybody doing that? Like, what's going on all of a sudden? Is it because of the pandemic? And now a lot of people, are needing places to live and having problems paying rent. Like, why all of a sudden we're getting all of these Section 8 and project and, low income housing apartment tours? I know Peach McIntyre, this is Peach. I know she did, because she was into real estate as well, but I know she had come from, if I'm not mistaken, was living in like housing and things like that, and I know she had been doing videos, so I'm thinking like, okay, maybe that's where they're getting it from, and because she was in real estate too, she was also like showing you different, apartments and so on and so forth. So I'm just thinking like, okay, maybe that's why. I don't know, but I have to say some of it was quite interesting. some of it was because, believe it or not, everybody has a journey. Everybody has a situation, and most of the time, the situation that you have or the journey that you're going through, someone else has gone through it or currently going through it. And it helps sometimes, when they see videos like that, because, it lets them know there is hope, there is better, and you don't have to deal with this, and you don't have to, or it lets them know that, okay, I didn't know about this, but now I do, type of thing. So yeah, it was quite interesting, to be honest, to see some of them. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite interesting. And then you had the ones that, you just were like, really? Like some people, the way they talk was driving me nuts. Okay, nobody's perfect. I'm not. But I was thinking to myself, there's no way they do this in real life. Like, I don't know if they think that that's what you're supposed to do, but a lot of people, usually it was women, but now I notice a lot of men do it as well. And when they talk and they're going, so, it drives me insane. Insane. Oh my God. And like, if ever I do it, like, I'll play around sometime, but if I do that, oh my God, please bring it to my attention. Maybe it's something done you're not even aware you're doing it type of situation. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that it's beyond annoying, right? Beyond annoying. And that's just something I don't ever want to do. Like, it drives me just bonkers hearing it. It really does. It's like, please stop. And I notice a lot of people do it. A lot of women do it. And it's just like, oh my God, stop. And lately, a lot of men are doing it. Like, they just, it's like, oh, please stop. Please stop. I watched one boy yesterday. It was my first time watching a guy give one of those type of, videos. And it was a nice little place. My thing was, while he was, going through it, to run through and showing you, his place and, where he got this and da. It was a bit annoying, because he just kept, what's the word I'm trying to use? I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to log in. It's 7:20. So what he kept doing, why is it not? Okay, that's what I was looking for. So when he was talking, like, he was gay, you can tell. And if he wasn't, well, dang. But when he was talking, and I'm honestly used to it, but some people take it to another extreme. Okay, for him, you can tell it was just natural. But when he's explaining things, and so, and this is where you put this, like, he was really putting emphasis on it and singing it, like, some of them and some people, be it male or female, but this was a guy, and he was just explaining. So this is my bed. Oh my gosh. So in my room, it's the back door. You can go out here on the balcony, but I'm not going to show that to you guys because I don't even know how to know. Why? Like, that's just so much. It's so much. It's so not needed. If that's you, that's you. That's you. That's you. But when I tell y'all, I was just like, no. I couldn't even watch it anymore. Like, I just couldn't. I could not watch it. It was just messing with my head. You know, and like I said, even with the young ladies, you know, just to sit and listen to them, some of them do the same thing, you know, but not as hard, you know, like he was, you know, some women do it too, but they just are more like, and so good, and I was like, why do you have to do that? And one young lady I watched, I didn't even watch hers all the way through. She didn't even get from out the kitchen before I turned, because she was a sweetheart, beautiful. I didn't see the baby yet. Everybody had children, except the guy. And you know, what turned me from her was not only she was some of the words I couldn't even understand what she was saying. I was like, why not speak clearly so that people can understand? You know, properly enunciate your words. Now, not everybody does, and I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just saying it made it quite difficult for me to watch. You know, and I always say, if it's something I'm not doing or you think I can do better, I tell y'all all the time, comment, let me know, we can talk about it. By all means, you know, by all means. I am not perfect. I watched one young lady, she had her little baby there, you know, with her, Cutie Pie, and she was just explaining how she was recently homeless. So she was pregnant, she had the baby, and she worked up until, she said, like 8 months, I believe it was. And when she got her, she said her maternity leave money, she said she used that. But what she had, I mean, she kept it, you know, she obviously used it when they moved in and all of that. But what she had to do was, she already had an older son. I think he was 17, 18 or something like that. I forget. But the baby, she had to go and stay with the baby's dad. Her and the baby. She stayed with the baby, with the baby's dad. I'm thinking, was she still pregnant at the time? I forget, but she stayed with the baby's dad. She was 8 months at this time, so no. She stayed with the baby's dad, and then her oldest son, she sent him to stay with her, his aunt. And I think it was a good ways. It was a good ways away. But that's where she sent him to stay, because at this point they were homeless. Now, she said it was truly a struggle, you know, having to do that and having to go through that, you know, being pregnant and, you know, your son, and y'all have to be split up and all of this. But that's a move that they had to make. And she was just saying how he helps her so much with everything, and how he was just so, you know, he was there and understanding, and, you know, he wasn't making it a big issue, and, you know, it was what it was. And she's homeschooling him, because she said where they are, it's predominantly, it's only 1% black right now. And so the transition to, you know, a school, she said it's going to be a bit difficult. So they are working on that. But at the moment, she chose to homeschool. And I totally understand that. You know, I really do. I totally get it, especially when you really don't know anybody. It's one thing if it's predominantly everything else, and you grew up in that, right? That's one thing. Like, you already, you know people. But to go into that and not know anyone at all, to just be fresh face, I can get it can be a bit difficult, you know. No, but 7:28. I still got a few moments. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up signing in. And I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Have a wonderful Wednesday, hump day, morning. Remember to say your prayers. Remember to treat people the way God would. And expect great things, y'all. I'm expecting great things. I'm a little nervous, a little bit concerned about some things that I have to do today. I'm hoping that I will have the ability to do it. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to trust God. Even in my wrong and my mistakes and my lazy, I'm trusting God. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great morning. It is actually the end of my break. My break was from 9:15, 9:30. And I just got a few moments here because I was checking on some stuff. So I probably won't talk to you guys at all on my lunch break because I'm going to have to run to and actually I can do it after work, to be honest. I just hope it's not super crowded, but yeah, I can do it after work. I have to run to Walgreens and load monies on the card and stuff like that so I can pay my rent. I just heated up my coffee. So on my lunch break I'll use that time to check on my light for the back of the car. I don't know why this light's not working. I'm hoping that is just the bulb. I'll check on that then. But after I pay my rent, y'all, I am no funds. No funds after that. But it's okay. It's worth it. The roof over my head, the sanity is worth it. And then Friday, I'll pay my Comcast. Yeah, my Comcast. And then probably Tuesday, stop, chop off the wall. Tuesday, I'll do my gas. Probably gas and electric. Yeah. And then later that week it starts all over again. But at least that part will be done. Whew. At least that part will be done. Okay, move chop. It's a little rainy out and everything. Y'all, you know what? I listen to some YouTubers talk. I hope my coffee don't get cold, super cold again. And it'd be so funny when I listen to them talk and they go and everything like that and everything like that. It's like, where did that come from? They went from saying whatever, and whatever, to and everything like that. That just sounds so crazy to me. Well, I'm not gonna say crazy, but most definitely different. Okay. So, all right. Well. Alright guys, so my break is over, but I definitely just wanted to pop in and say good morning again on my break. Hope your guys' day is going well. I know it's a bit rainy out or wet out. I can hear it. So yeah, be safe out there and be wise and smart while driving. Be considerate of the people or the drivers, because most of the time, all the time, we're not just driving for ourselves, but for those around us too, because everybody can drive. Okay? I ain't perfect, but I ain't hit nobody. I've always gotten hit. So, anyway, time's up. I will talk to you guys later. Have an amazing morning. And pray for me as I pray for you. Talk to you guys later. Bye now. Guys, today, as you already know, It's January 24th. It's 11:35. I'm on my lunch break, y'all. It's busy today. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm only gonna talk to y'all a few moments because I really do. I must. I need time to look up some stuff on the internet regarding my light. And then that way, like right now, I should be doing stuff, but I'm going to wait till I get off work to do it. It won't be that dark out. So I'll definitely be okay. But let's see. Here. Alright. I definitely don't have a choice. I have to wait till I get off work because it's really busy. And I just don't think I will have time to get there and back in time. I don't want to be, late coming back from work, and honestly, it's just a lot that I need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started. So it should be done by the end of day. I'm chopping up some onions now. You guys obviously can't see that. Okay, really quick. Just chopped up the onions. Now I'm doing bell peppers. I'm not concerned about chopping it up really small. Okay, because it's just more so than anything flavor. And like I said, I'll be the only one. If I do eat it, I'll be the only one that eats the, vegetables, as some people say. So chopping this up really quick, you guys. Okay, I have this eye going because I'm gonna go ahead and put the meat on the top really quick. I was thinking about putting it in the air fryer, but I'll go ahead and do it this way. So let me go ahead and put this in the garbage. I'm gonna make sure I take the garbage out today with me as I go, because it's full. And so this is what I'm cooking today. I'm gonna go ahead and pull y'all up so you won't fall on me. Okay, this is what I'm cooking today. Italian, and I am going to add some seasoning. Like I said, this is already seasoned, but as I mentioned in the past, some of them, because I've tasted them before, when I buy it seasoned, I'll always cook it the first time without seasoning it, putting season on it additional, because I want to see what it tastes like, their seasoning. And this one I tasted before, it is good, but I'm going to just add a little bit more seasoning. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. I know that's up pretty high, but I want it to get hot quicker just to, give it a little crisp. Getting my Clorox wipes right on my table. Wash out the knife I just used. I made some dishwater this morning, so it's fresh dishwater. No problem there. Put it back. And to get the proper top here. Okay. And I think with this, I would love to have mashed potatoes. I don't have enough for mash, but I do have enough to go ahead and cut these down. I'm going to wash them off first. I know y'all can't see it. Clean them off, the potatoes. Okay, so this is what I'm usually doing, as y'all know. In between, you know, my work hours, day in the life, work from home, a day in the life working from home. Just because I'm working from home, I still got things, you know, that still need to be done. So, just trying to get it all done so that when I do get off, I don't have to, you know how sometimes you get home, job 2 starts. Well, I'm trying to do both at the same time. You know, I would love to be able to not have to leave out when I get off work, but, you know, it turns out that's what I'm going to have to do. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm definitely going to go ahead and go to Walgreens, try to do what I need to do there. And then when I leave from there, because that's most important, I'll then go to AutoZone, but I'm going to look that up as soon as I'm done with you guys first. Okay, make sure, and then I'll get those bulbs and get down there and get it in, and make sure I grab my tape with me, because I always forget that. So make sure I grab my tape in case I need to. Yeah, I want to stabilize that the turn signal, that bulb, because that definitely still works. When I went down there with him and we checked, that comes on. But the other lights, man, I'm hoping that's all it is the bulb. I'm hoping it's just the bulb. Okay. Whoop. Hoping it's the bulb. That done. I really would like to put these on the stove, let them boil a little bit, and then put them in there, season them. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I should have got a bigger bowl. Okay. Wash out my knife. And here's my herb from earlier. I still never did finish my coffee, y'all. But it's okay. I'm definitely gonna go grab my water and get that water intake in. Okay. I am going to put these potatoes. I'm going to boil them a bit. Said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. Just a little bit. And they're not going to be like super hard or anything, but definitely going to boil these mugs. And then I'm going to turn it down low, real low. Okay. I don't want it to overflow because I should actually use a bigger pot. I'm not going to. I'm just going to turn it down really low. I'm not cooking these like, oh, maybe I should. You know what, y'all, now that I think of it, I'm going to go ahead and make mashed potatoes. I have butter, I have milk. I'm going to make mashed potatoes. Oh, see, but then I would have had to peel them. And I didn't do that. Okay. You're not gonna make mashed potatoes. I like my potatoes to be a little bit clumpy. But I don't want to chew that tender with the skin on it. So yeah, I'm gonna let that cook. It's down low. I just want a little bit. Cook it a little bit so that the fork can go through, because at the end of the day it's going to go in here and continue to cook more. Okay. I don't have time to continue. I'm going to add and then the season I'm going to use here. And I gotta use the bathroom, y'all, so I'm in a hurry. Okay. I don't want to open a new one. Okay, I'm gonna use garlic powder, y'all. Pepper. Some more, well, parsley, which I just popped down too much. And where's the Italian? And just a little bit more Italian seasoning. That side. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back, and I'm going to add onto some salt, kosher salt. Go ahead and add water. Gonna go ahead and put my lid on there. Okay, turn my stove down to 300. I don't want it to be super high, because again, it's going to cook while I'm working. I will check it again on my last break of the day. Okay. Last break of the day. I'll check it. Sure, try not to burn myself. Okay. Alright, y'all. So that's it. 11:49. I'll go ahead and get on the internet and look up what I need to look up. And then get back to work. I'm gonna grab my water. I did not finish my bagel, so I'll eat that if I get hungry. But yeah, I didn't watch for this doggone cat, because I'll be wanting to trip over him. Alright, you guys, enjoy your afternoon. I'll talk to you later. Oh, yeah, I hope I didn't burn nothing. I had totally forgot I signed up for a Develop You course. And when I came back from lunch, I had to sign in. I was 1 minute late for the course. I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot. And I didn't even, let my supervisor know this morning. Because I didn't see it on my list, my sheet, my schedule. And I didn't check the main schedule. Anyway, it was an hour and a half. So dang, I was like, I was doing good. By the time I lunch, I had 80 enrollments. Like I was moving. And now I'm behind, obviously, because of the training. But it's okay. It had to be done. I'm not upset about it. It is what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and check this. I didn't burn it. I did not burn it. Okay. Been here since I put it on. But it's also been down low. Yeah, this looks good. Ooh. Hot. Alright, now I did come run in and turn off these potatoes. My son was at the door. He had texted me and let me know he was coming. And I'm sitting there, I'm hearing like some knocking. But it's hard because I'm in a meeting, right? Good thing it wasn't on video. Jeremiah don't hear nothing. He came back to me, who's at the door? Way after the fact. Like, dang it. But yeah, he came just for a minute. His mail still didn't get here yet. Okay. Now that I had these, the potatoes, they done boiled a little bit, so they're not hard, but they're not the consistency that I would like it to be yet. Dang it, thank God that went right on aluminum. So I'm going to go ahead, put them in here to cook them down, and I'm going to add, because the potatoes I didn't season at all. Gosh. Okay, so for the potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and add some salt. Okay, I'm going to add pepper for the potatoes. I gotta get this seasoning jar together, shelf. Add some garlic powder to the potatoes. And y'all, I'm gonna put a little hot sauce. It gives it so much flavor. Okay. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little more water here. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead. Don't want to burn myself. Okay. Put the top back on there. And I'm gonna go ahead. Back in the oven. Okay. Now it is currently 2:05. Okay. My break time was 2:15. So I have to do this right now. Wash out the pot that I cooked that I boiled the potatoes in a little bit. Okay, it's clean. Right here. Okay, I'm just going to turn it down so now it's dry. And then wash out my coffee cup from this morning. Wash that really quick. And put it right here. And then there's a bowl here. Even Jeremiah ate something or whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour out my dishwashing liquid. I'm making new water. And because I constantly change it, I don't use the same water all day long. I'm gonna wash out this bowl that's in here. So when I get off work, you guys, I do what I gotta do for my rent, and then on my way back, it's right there on Madison and Walgreens. Hopefully it's not crowded. On my way back, I'm gonna shoot right on down Madison AutoZone, get what I need for my lights, and hopefully that will do the trick. Hopefully the bulbs just need to, those bulbs also need to be replaced. If that's not the issue, then it's a deeper problem, meaning the what you call it, there's a short, electrical short or something. Okay, be right back, you guys. I have to pee right quick. Okay, guys, it is 5:58 p.m. Look at all that snow. And actually, you know what? That's from that dang Got To Be. I need to put some oil or something on that. Wash that out. Yeah, that's what that is. Y'all, I'm just stopping in to say good night. Wish y'all a wonderful evening. I am done. My tongue hurt. I ended up working a little. They asked us to, stop enrolling and get on the phones because the phones are really busy. Like the calls were coming in. And that was about, right after I got through talking to y'all from my last break. It was like 2 something. Look at this mess here. I keep, that pen exploded in my bag. And I forgot about it. And I just stuck my hand down in there. They're going to be like, girl, what is wrong with you? Anyway, so I was supposed to get off at 4, but I got this call, this young lady, and I ended up on the phone with her until 4:30. And it's hard to rush people off the phone when they obviously need to talk, and so I can't really say what we talked about, but she needed to talk, and I'm gonna keep her in my prayers for sure. But when I got off, the sun had already pretty much gone down, so I went ahead and ran to Walgreens, took the money off 2 cards and loaded it all on 1 card, and then from there shot to AutoZone. I bought a quart of oil. I bought another pack of lights that cost $7 with tax $8 and something. It's the little other light. So he was like confused, so he came out to the car, he had me get in it, started, everything. And he's like, oh, I see what you're saying. So he asked someone else, and she was saying, well, you may have to replace the other bulb too. So, and I remember he had to pull that bulb out because it was stuck in there with some pliers. So, by the time this was done, and then I had to rush and get some gas, the sun had gone down on it already, and I hated being out there knowing. And the other time I was fine because I had no idea that my lights were completely out unless I'm stopping or putting on my turn signal. Other than that, my lights, when you turn your car on, your lights should be on. I didn't know that they were not on. So ran to the gas station and got some gas, and while I was there, I decided to treat myself, y'all, because at this point I was stressed. Now dinner done. I cooked dinner. Dinner is done, and it's good. I tasted it. I tasted a piece of the meat, and the potatoes is good. But I stopped and got me a beef at the gas station with fries. That's what it looked like. It's soaked with barbecue sauce, nacho cheese, and the fries with the lemon pepper powder or whatever. and mild sauce. And I got water. I was so stressed at that point. So I treated myself $9. It's good. Lord, in Jesus' name of Nazareth, I pray for this food. Thank you, Lord. Amen. So, I think Jeremiah has today off. He took the day off. I hope so, because like I told him, are in the same situation, I wouldn't. Tomorrow, I've already decided when I get up, I'm going to take the day off. 9 o'clock, I'm going to call the mechanic and see if he's available. If he is available, I'm going to take my car to him, and hopefully Jeremiah, will be ready to take his as well, so that we can get his taken care of. Yeah, we're gonna both go together, because once he tells us what's needed, then we're not gonna drive his car back up there. We'll drive back in mine to AutoZone to get whatever he needs for his car. He should have the money for it. I already got what I need for mine, hopefully. And hopefully my mechanic will help me. But I'm going to try to do it myself tomorrow. I'm going to get up early in the morning and go out there and try and do it myself. If I cannot do it myself, then I'll take it to the mechanic. I'm praying that's all that's wrong with it. I'm praying there's not a shortage or electrical issue or anything like that. But that's my plan for tomorrow. And by me taking off tomorrow, I'll use PTO time or floater time, whatever time I have available. You automatically get 40 hours, right? A PTO time that roll over. Any other hours is what you accumulate as you work. Now, last year was heck, and I used up all my PTO. Even the stuff that rolls over, I used up. So I had none. Even going into this year, I had none. But as working, I've accumulated some hours. So I'm just going to. So I have no intentions on ever calling off, so that I can again accumulate hours, right? But I'm going to have to tomorrow, because I have to have my car working. Because later tomorrow, I have to set up an appointment so I can go and donate. Chapo, move. So if everything goes as planned tomorrow, and I don't have to spend anything else, then I will pay more to other bills. Now, for donating, I thought for the first 4 visits it was a certain amount of money, but in actuality it's just the first 2. So I was like, man, I got that wrong. But still, the second visit of this week is still more than what I got on the first visit, so that's fine. It's still a help pay bills, no matter how you look at it. Still help pay bills. So that's it, you guys. I am going to go ahead and shut it down. I'm so tired. It was really busy. I wasn't expecting that. I did enjoy the training that I had. It was a development training, and I forget what it was for. I totally do. What I mean is, I forget the title of it. It was about collaborating. I forget the exact title offhand, but it was in regards to learning how to collaborate with others to solve, situations, to solve problems, to make things, the workplace better, blah, 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 to come together and figure things out. And so it was a good class. I enjoyed it. And so what I did last month was I went in and I did develop me courses for the next 3 months, I think. I think you can only do them once a month. So she's always saying, "Did you take class? Did you take?" So I just went in one day and I was like, boom, 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 did them in a row to get it done and over with, so I don't forget. So that's that. Guys, I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm tired. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my food, lay down. While I do that, I'm going to obviously watch something. And then once my tablet and phone charge up, well, the phone that's off, but I can still use it for other things, I'm going to charge up my laptop and then give my daughter a call, because I didn't call her yesterday. I was out of it. Yeah, so I'm going to give her a call, and I can lay here and sleep. I can lay here until I fall asleep and talk to her until I fall asleep. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, you guys. I will talk to you later. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and I enjoy each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Okay, bye.